Welcome to As a Crow Flies Hiking. This is a video that I kind of considered whether I should even make. I don't know, but I do feel like I'm going to make this video just for information and as well as a experience that I had with a company. If you look at my videos, I've got so many videos out there, but there's not one of them that's negative. And so I don't want to make this a negative video. It's really not. It's just the experience I had, and I thought I would share it with you. I did a video where I said that I was excited about new gear that I got for 2024. And one of those pieces of equipment was the Tor Jacket by Enlightened equipment. I've been excited about this jacket for a long time. I've saved up for it and really wanted it because I wanted a synthetic jacket that would not have any issues if it got wet. But I got it over Christmas when Enlightened equipment had a sale, and I purchased it and immediately took it out on a trip and immediately got a rip in the sleeve. Now, I will say that I have had two different Enlightened equipment quilts over the years, and pretty much that's all I use. I use the Enlightened equipment Revelation 20 and the Enlightened equipment Enigma 0 degree bag. I've had no issues with those quilts. They've not ripped. They have performed as they should. So when I purchased the Tor Jacket, here it is, I was really excited about it, but I didn't really think about just how fragile this fabric is, because essentially it is the fabric of the sleeping bags that they use. It's, I think, a 10D fabric. I mean, the jacket is so light, it's 8 ounces. But when you consider that, and maybe I should have done more research when I purchased it and thought more carefully about a jacket that I'm going to use for backpacking, because this fabric and this jacket is too fragile for me for backpacking. But I immediately got a rip in the sleeve. As you can see, I have patched it. Now, the process of coming to the realization that I was going to just have to patch it and just kind of live with a patch on there is not a big deal. Backpackers have patches on their jackets and sleeping bags all the time. That's just part of the process. But I did not consider that it would happen on the first trip. And maybe that's my fault, that the fabric is not durable enough to withstand backpacking trips. I don't even know how I ripped it, to tell you the truth. I don't remember. But I looked down the next morning and I had a long rip in the jacket. Now, the first thing I thought of was to put super glue on it. That didn't go well. I don't recommend that. This fabric doesn't do well with super glue. It just kind of made a mess. The next thing I considered was to get a patch. I purchased this patch kit from Enlightened equipment. It's a repair patch kit. It tells you how to do it. It comes with a good bit of patches. They give you some cutout patches, and that's the patches I use, the circular one. And then they give you just a blank sheet that you can cut to size. It's very simple to patch it. All you do is order the patches, you clean it, and I think I have a little portion of that here. And you make sure that it's all dry, and then you make sure it's flat, and then you put the patch down and make sure that you get out all the air bubbles, make sure that the rip is pulled together when you put the patch down so it doesn't pull apart. But I mean, you really do need to make sure you've got some adhesive on the jacket, some patch, and I think this patch will work really well. It seems like it's going to be part of the jacket now. I mean, that's just the way it is. The only issue that I have, and I will say that it's not really an issue, it is a company that is in the business of profit, and that is Enlightened equipment. They make really good products, but when I reached out to them, I was disappointed in the response I got. I told them that, hey, I had this jacket, just bought it, had it for 2 weeks, worn it around, just, you know, recreationally, was waiting for a backpacking trip, went out, first night, ripped the jacket. The response I got was, not sorry this happened to you, or what can we do? It was not covered by warranty, get a patch kit, or contact this third-party company and pay them a bunch of money to fix your jacket. yeah, look, I just got this jacket. Is there anything, can I send it to you and have you do it? I'd rather the company that I bought it from do it. The response I got from the company was simply emailing me a copy of the warranty. And what I didn't really like about the warranty was it simply says it's in our discretion. That's how the warranty starts. And I said, so your discretion is that you're not going to help me with this. I said, could I get an explanation of why your discretion is that you can't do it? And the response was, this warranty was developed by management of Enlightened Equipment. That, to me, that's fine. That is their company's policy, and I understand. But from what I've seen in the backpacking industry, most of these companies are very personable with people who backpack. And I was just disappointed. Now, I may be too hard on it. I'm not anybody special. I mean, I'm just one customer. But I will say that the reason for this video is not to put down Enlightened Equipment, but because of the response that I got, I won't be using Enlightened Equipment anymore. I'll use this jacket because I purchased it and there's nothing I can do with it. I'm certainly not going to sell it to somebody with a rip in it. Hopefully there won't be many more rips, though I feel like based on what I saw that there's probably going to be a lot of more rips. But the real reason I tell you this is I did a video where I said, here's new gear I'm excited about for 2024. And this was one of them. Now, that video was not a review of the jacket. It was simply kind of a first impression. But I feel like that I have put it out there that, you know, I don't have a huge channel. I'm not some big YouTuber or anything. But I put it out there that I'm recommending this jacket. And I do this video to say I can't recommend this jacket because I feel like, based on my experience with that first night ripping it, that it is just too fragile for backpacking. I didn't do a really good job considering that in my purchase because something that is this expensive can be that fragile. Lesson learned by me. When I purchase things that are ultralight, you got to consider that they may not be ready for prime time. That's all I have. I wanted to put this out there and appreciate you watching As the Crow Flies Hiking. I will try to do my best when I do gear reviews to make sure when I do a full-term review of something that I'm really taking in consideration all the aspects and elements of the gear that I'm using. And maybe this is a lesson for me that I need to be more careful in that. All right, that's enough of that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching As the Crow Flies Hiking, and I'll see you on the next adventure.